Meanwhile, Alberta is asking for help from other provinces, but as CTV's Penny Daflos reports, BC won't be one of them.
COVID infections are roaring through Alberta's population, with the Premier admitting,
I apologize for having embraced the public shift from pandemic to endemic, which was clearly premature.
Their full reopening has led to a crisis situation as COVID patients, predominantly unvaccinated, fill their hospitals.
We may run out of staffed intensive care beds within the next 10 days.
Frontline doctors believe it is inevitable.
It's just math. You look at the projections, we will get overwhelmed.
And so Alberta health officials are looking for outside help.
Reaching out to other provinces to see if they have any available ICU space, as well as asking them if they have skilled frontline staff.
BC Health Minister Adrian Dix has now spoken to his Alberta counterpart, but says, given the current demands on BC's healthcare system, we will not be able to assist with taking patients at this time. The beds themselves aren't the problem. It's a matter of qualified staff.
Frontline healthcare workers here in BC tell CTV News that staffing shortages and the sheer number of COVID cases have our own healthcare system struggling to keep up with our patients, let alone help our neighbors.
Frontline ICU nurses say they are now working in teams rather than providing one-on-one care, and not just for new patients. There are still people at BC's key COVID hospitals who've been there for months, some since the third wave.
We do. I mean, we call them time cleared. And what that means is that they can no longer infect other individuals. And so they're still in our hospital, sometimes still in critical care.
With Western Canada struggling, Ontario is comparatively much better and offering help. Despite that, Alberta doctors may have to start making life and death decisions about who gets care.
Setting up the infrastructure in place so that if we had to use it, again, this would be an absolute last resort, that the staff are ready and trained and prepared.
Penny Daflos, CTV News, Vancouver.